Hello there, Taurus, and welcome to your timeless oracle messages. I hope you're doing good. Now, Taurus, we're going to find out what Spirit wants you to be aware of when it comes to your current situation. And this is for Taurus and Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. Okay. You may be getting ready to take action. Now, don't be afraid to take action right now. Trust in your own abilities and maybe trust in someone too. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice. Charity work. Okay, this is the King of Cups. This is water sign. This is someone who is trustworthy, compassionate, respected, cultured. But this is also someone who is maintaining a great sense of a balance and mastery over creative passions, ideas, and also personal relationships and multitasking if need be. Okay, so this is someone that's talented. Now, also, the Knight of Fire is coming through. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. Oh boy. Oh boy. We may need to reserve ourselves for the right time. So hold back if you need to, but then be willing to open yourself up when the right opportunity or person strikes your interest. Because yes, a sudden event will need immediate action, or excuse me, immediate attention. But the Knight of Fire is also someone who is taking action. So this is fire sign, passionate, adventurous, self-assured, and restless. All right. We might be doing something too or involved with someone, maybe now or in the future, where you are feeling right at home and in tuned with a great cause, a great passion, maybe even a great love, situation here, a relationship. I want a little bit more too with the King of Water, the Knight of Fire. Now take this if it resonates too. There may be an age difference here as well with someone that you could be working with. So just keep that in mind. I just want to point that out. We've got the Magician. So you are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. This is all about opening your heart, trusting yourself, and trusting someone or the advice that you're being given. Now, the Magician is speaking of determination, resilience, hopping on opportunities when they arise. But Spirit doesn't want you to feel that you have to look beyond what you already have. You have everything you need to be a success. You may need to, pay attention for those magical opportunities because something or someone may pop up on your path here. I mean, at any moment here. This is why we have to be willing to take immediate action or attention here. Let's continue and see what else is going on here with you and your situation, Taurus. Oh, you got to keep your life in balance. We've got the scales here. I was just talking to you about, keeping things in check, keeping things in balance when it comes to love, your creative projects, your passions, or different relationships, maybe even a relationship with you have with Spirit too. Keeping all of this in balance, it's going to be worth it. Let's get a little bit more too with the scales. This to me, looks like justice associated with Libra. So just take the zodiac sign how you want to. Let's get a little bit more about the scales. Keep your life in balance. I feel that you've already done some great healing work. You might even be guided to heal others, or, you might even find something that you're, really excited about when it comes to the healing arts. Unity. Okay. Oh my goodness. You've got the Hierophant here. Oh my gosh. This is associated with you, your zodiac. So this is about you being in your own power. All right, traditional viewpoints or methods. Okay, keep your life in balance. Spiritual organizations. Seek out mentors and like-minded friends. Find unity with others that match your values, your beliefs, even your faith. Now, there may be something to take it if it resonates. Okay, because there's something interesting going on here. I feel like this is a rebel energy with that Knight of Fire. And then we've got this card of unity, which would be different than the rebel here. So, we may need to weigh our options carefully when it comes to whether or not we want to, stay on a more traditional path, or do we want to break free from that? Okay. And if you do, Spirit is saying just keep things in balance and trust, yourself, and trust in a higher power too. Your prayers are being received as well. Archangel Sandalphon is sending your prayers to heaven. Know that they're being answered. You, in the meantime, just have to keep your life in balance. And know that a higher force and a higher power is at play here. I want to see what was behind that unity. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got the Queen of Fire. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. This is what I see. I see that you are in this position or this power, or you will be, where, your confidence will be oozing out of you. And you know what? You might as well just milk that, because you have a lot of influence here, a lot of power, maybe more than some of you realize. Now, there may be, take it if it resonates, something going on with feeling confident about your own spiritual authority or power or guidance for others, knowing that you're capable and that you are receiving divine knowledge and messages. Now, I feel that there's someone or a few people on your path that will lead you into a place of unity, something where you feel more organized and more in harmony with. Now, there may be a spiritual partnership here on the horizon too, okay? They can embody earth, water, fire. They can embody any sign, but those are the ones that are showing up. All right, let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. Strength and guidance. This is that Queen of Fire and also that Knight of Fire. There may be something here where you have to harness the power of yourself and not look for, a power outside of yourself. Now, I know that can be tricky at times, but, this is about you feeling independent, being self-reliant. Let's get a little bit more about that strength and guidance. And also, I feel the need to take these two cards because they were kind of popping out. Let's get more with the strength and this guidance. See, this is that unity. This is what's happening here. You are a guide for others, a lot of you, but also you're being guided to maybe take a moment and take a break. Take a breather here. Stand in your own light of truth. There may be something too that you've already decided on, or you will, where you're not wavering. Because I don't see this person wavering. They've made up their mind. They've stayed, it's like being devoted and committed on a path that may be traditional, but it also may not be traditional. In fact, a lot of you, it's like this, it's kind of like a good mixture though. I feel there's a good mixture between, a sense of being a rebel, but also being grounded and traditional. So I don't know, take that how it resonates, but I kind of get, you've got that beautiful mix of, both of those elements here or characteristics. Now, what was I doing? Was I getting something? Or was I going to look at this? Don't even know. What was I doing with these? I just forgot. Let's just get whatever. I feel like I did forget. Was it? Oh, the strength and guidance. Got a little sidetrack. Okay, let's get more about the strength and guidance for you. For Taurus. Oh, someone new is, oh, see, I knew there's someone coming into your life. Okay, someone new is entering your life. Ooh, it's like you're being guided to them, they're being guided to you. I feel it's someone that you've been praying for. Okay, so just be open and willing to this. I mean, that first card we had, Taurus, was open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice. Some of you, you may want to say yes to getting involved with charity work if you're not already doing that. Okay, now these two cards I feel are kind of saying something here. Ooh, we got the messenger of abundance and the helper of emotion. Ah, okay, this is interesting because Taurus, this first card was talking about surrounding yourself with people, and we have people here. The Queen of Fire, the King of Water, the Knight of Fire, even the Magician, the Hierophant, but definitely the court cards here. And there's two more court cards here. So we got more people. Oh my gosh. Okay, listen to this. This is some good news too. Wonderful news regarding your career or possibly your finances, a new job, a promotion, or acceptance into an excellent school comes into your life. Now, whether this is, one of these things, there's something where Spirit is saying, you can take the lead on something here. You will be provided for, whether it's money, the time, the knowledge to do something, for yourself here with this unity. You might feel ready to do something that's challenging and fulfilling. This situation may involve someone who's fun to be around and sometimes mischievous. Okay, that really sounds like the Knight of Fire. There's someone that's exciting, adventurous, maybe even mischievous, but in a fun way. All right, now let's see. This person may be you. This person is youthful, optimistic, and very clever. So you've got a messenger here that is going to give you messages of abundance, to feel abundant, to receive abundance. Also emotionally here. Romance blooms and you find yourself falling in love. Okay, so Taurus. I feel that you too may need to maintain great composure because something or someone might get you riled up in a good way, okay? And it may throw you off balance in a good way. So keep your life in balance because I see high attraction, a lot of influence here, a lot of power. So whether you're falling in love with someone or you're falling in love with something very divine for you, you are feeling right on track with your life. And that's the most important. But yes, be open to romance blooming or reblooming, okay? Gifts of flowers, love letters, and poems read aloud are all in your future. Marriage proposals, weddings, and past life connections are possible. Okay, say yes to things. I feel that Spirit wants you to say yes to things too when it comes to maybe going to weddings, graduations, things like that. Anyhow, yeah, you might find yourself getting, proposed to. Anyhow, someone new who is romantic, dreamy, and emotional may enter your life. Oh boy, it's saying it twice here about someone new entering your life. Also, this person could be an artist who's an idealist about love. Water sign and earth sign is coming through. Wow. Spirit is saying have an open mind too when it comes to this engagement with someone. There's, it's like you're both learning and teaching one another in a healthy and blooming way where you feel growth. What else? You too need to clear and cancel and release the negative energy or vibes that you might be influenced by, but perhaps we are too hard on ourselves too, right? So this clear, cancel, and release is an energy where you're pretty much doing what the magician needs to do to stay focused, determined, to summon all power to oneself. Because when you have a lot of energy that is surrounding you, because the magician energy is signifying that yes, the universe is backing you up with something that is warranted and wanted and needed for you. And Spirit wants you to not have your energy divided, because the magician needs all of their energy to stay grounded, but spiritually aware and in tuned, so that you spot out opportunities when they arrive. And also to be in this place where you're attracting what you want, not what you've been canceling, releasing, and letting go of, because Spirit knows you've already been doing that. And yes, it may take some strength and guidance too to maintain a sense of composure and tolerance. But be aware of negative things or maybe negative self-talk and cancel it out, because Spirit wants you to believe in yourself. Spirit wants you to have confidence in yourself. There's a lot of passion and creativity, that's swarming around you. My goodness. So Taurus, was it Virgo? I feel like it was Virgo. Like there's definitely powerful divine energy surrounding you that's going to alter your reality in a good way. What else? Inner child healing and listen deeply. What is your inner child, waking you up to? Because this is about nurturing that youthful energy. And this is interesting because I was bringing up an age difference here. So yeah, I do feel that this is you too. You've got a great mix of, a very old and wise soul, but also a very youthful part of you too. Now that youthful part wants to be nurtured. It wants to be recognized and it wants to be accepted. Now there may be something here where either you are being healed by someone or you're doing this to yourself. You're powerfully healing something when it comes to what we may have, encountered in a earlier time in our life, or what we may have lacked. But listen deeply to the soul, to your soul, and what it's calling for you to nurture and to accept and to give into. Because it's not always easy to give into, a youthful side of ourselves, especially when life has gotten so serious, when things have been building up. But the messenger of abundance is the Page of Pentacles. And so this is a childlike energy. It's a new beginning, but you're ready to explore what you already know. There may be a child involved for some of you guys. You might be, I know you're healing that inner child, and it's so perfect because the Page of Pentacles is your energy. It's Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. But most importantly, what we're doing is we're not ignoring something that is calling you to bring to life here. So I want a little bit more too with this inner child. I get more water sign coming through. I want more with this inner child healing for Taurus. This Knight of Fire is adventurous too, spontaneous. Okay, let's get a little bit more with this inner child. You've had to deal with some type of unsuccessful plans here. We're feeling something being tied up, possibly. Now, some of you take it if it resonates, take it only if it resonates, but there may be something going on where we might have digestive issues, stomach problems, maybe even, coming out the other end problems, right? That's all the digestive issues. Perhaps, now just take it if it resonates. Oh my God, there's a couple of messages here. Some of you, oh my God, this is totally a side note. It's not going to resonate for all of you, but you're healing. Some of you guys are healing something where we had maybe a a problem giving birth to a child, or, adopting a child, you know, having a dream of a child. Okay. But there may have been something in earlier childhood here where plans didn't go out well, and now we have to give into just healing that, accepting that. Remember, this is all about acceptance, even accepting unsuccessful plans and trusting in divine guidance. Though this is why the Hierophant, a spiritual guru or a spiritual authority, is taking over, because Spirit knows that your prayers have been sent. You may not believe, some of you, not all of you, but you may not believe that it's being heard and you're being answered, but you are. Just take time to heal what needs to be healed. Also, this could be the present moment too, because some of you, there's plans that are not going the way that you want, because Spirit needs you to be aware that there's a youthful side of you that is being ignored. And right now it needs to be recognized. It needs attention. Keep your life in balance. I mean, has it been so serious that we don't have any play time or time for relationships that are important too? What else? I hear music. I hear a song. This is Come As You Are. I don't know the title. I don't even know if this is correct or not, but I feel like it's a Nirvana song. I don't Come As You Are. I don't even know the other words. But it's like I'm hearing Come As You Are, like come as you are. You're showing up in your own life as you are, and others are going to respect you, and they're going to come as they are too, because you're coming as you are, and you're being comfortable with yourself. It's almost like you are the energy source to bring unity together. Ha. Oh, I just knew this. Look at this. I could just see this, come as you are, honor and respect will come to you. Because I see you like sitting as an emperor or the empress on your own throne here, taking charge of a situation in a respectful, peaceful, and yes, spiritual manner. I feel some of you, gosh, something's going on with doing something discreetly if you need to, okay? To take that how it resonates, but do something discreetly. Hmm. Holy love surrounds you. You have holy, spiritual, beautiful, heavenly love that is honoring you, surrounding you, appreciating you for who you are. Because you have come to a place where there has been hard things that, you've had to accept about yourself. And yes, with others. But there's a lot of love for you, Taurus. I mean, you were born with gifts, and a lot of you may even have a child, or take it if it resonates, you may have a new family member, whether it's in your bloodline or not. It could be an adopted child or whoever. A new family member, a baby coming into your life that's also got some type of spiritual high frequency, high activation. But what I want you to pay attention to is you and the light that surrounds you, that you were born with this. Your guardian angel has been with you since the beginning, knows you inside and out, also knows, even the dark things about oneself, but accepts you wholly, fully. And that's how Spirit wants to see yourself, knowing that you're deserving of this holy love too. You too need to be on the lookout for big and small miracles that are occurring in your life, even the things that we might see as negative, because we end up going through life understanding that sometimes those negative experiences end up being a blessing in disguise. What else for Taurus? Okay, be careful with your money. Okay, so we got that messenger of abundance here. Okay. Keep your life in balance. Danger. Oh gosh, especially in money matters or resources here. Okay, we need more. We may need to be protective over our resources. You know, don't give things away if you need it for yourself. Okay, and that goes for even, take it if it resonates, people who are in the profession, or maybe you just do this, you just do it because you advice or healing others. You can't give what you don't have yourself, or what you've been depleted of, you know. And that goes for healing energy, that goes for money, your time. So let's get a little bit more, because some of you may need to take your mind off of money and just do something, you know, where I saw something about charity work here, you know, just doing something that makes you feel good, you know, for giving your time, or something that you can afford to do. Okay, let's get more about the danger, especially in money matters. Now, take it if it resonates. Some of you, if there's something about getting a get rich quick scheme, I would avoid that. You don't want to do anything risky. Some of you, you've already felt the burn of this. You've already felt the burn of overdoing it, overspending, or, you know, something may have happened here. So I'll get a little bit more, of course, with this bear, the danger. And you notice that card of strength and guidance. So we may need to resist some type of temptation here, because we may be, you know, quick to fill a void of some type. Let's get more about the bear. Sacred plan. Just put your intentions and focus on the good things, okay? And trust and believe that there's a sacred plan for you. Even if things may go a little crazy, or, you know, the way we don't want to, but put a plan in place, especially when it comes to your money. Okay, I just feel, again, there's something about you're not wavering, you know. Set a budget, stick to your budget if you got to. And then believe and trust in a higher plan for you. Don't get too overly involved with the material world to the point where you're losing yourself, your spiritual self. Because remember, we don't want to have divided energy. We've got to be careful of not dividing our energy, because of the energy that is already surrounding you. It's working for you. Don't spend too much now, because there just may be something going on here. Some of you may have received it, or you will. There may even be a lump sum of some type, and you may be tempted to spend it all one time, or think more is going to come. You know, don't think like that, and be careful with what you get, right? Be conservative, just for the time being. Just for the time being. And maybe even, you know, I was getting something about, what was a word that I was using earlier? You know, something about doing something in silence, or whatever, discreet. Yeah, you may need to be discreet about your money too, okay? Just so that others aren't making plans for your money. Oh gosh. Okay, let's continue, because I've had that happen to myself, all right? What else? Heaven has a good plan when it comes to your money, to help you. Yeah, I feel you're going to be needing to say yes to things. Going out, connecting with an other or others, seeking out mentors, guides, or a community, or just saying yes to a vibrant, joyful life, especially if it's been a little heavy or worrisome. Let's get more about this yes. This is a positive card. You know, I just noticed this unsuccessful plans, and we got the sacred plan. Give us more about this yes for Taurus. Three of thought. Okay. Oh, wow. I'm really kind of surprised. I didn't realize you got heartbroken big time. Some of you, it could have been a while ago, but you're still carrying that. And that's understandable. But see, this is why we're allowing the youthful side of you to shine, and so that you can say yes to another that is also going through some type of sacred plan, sacred healing too. But it's going to be up to you whether or not you're going to open your heart and mind to those around you. And I would say, yes, do it. Okay. Okay, I'm going to show you this. Air sign is showing up with the three of thought. Loving angels surround you to heal and comfort you. The sadness you feel will fade away in time, and then you'll be able to see clearly how important this situation has been for your spiritual growth. Remember, I was talking about that about that unsuccessful plan. Take time you need to forgive yourself and others so that you can embrace the future with joy, to live your joy, and so that you can say yes to the right opportunities and not miss them or be discouraged because of, that past heartbreak. Listen deeply. Your angels are really communicating to you to heal what's been broken here. You know, what you feel, your angel feels. Look at how, whether you're male or female, but look at the hand over the heart here. Look at that. Yeah, they feel it. They know it. They're absorbing it, so you don't have to take all of it in either. There's a divine plan that has been put in place way before you were born, Taurus. This is just a reminder of that. What else? Oh, warning. Okay. We do have something strong with passion. Now, it says great passion, but passion can be directed in a few ways. I mean, we could have great passion where we have to be careful of frustration or hate and channel it into great passion, but focus. There's something going on here. Okay, I don't know if it's going to be money matters. I don't know if it's going to be someone possibly. Some of you have been dealing with someone, I feel, that's been holding back. Maybe even some secrets or something, I don't know, but it just feels really frustrating. However, someone, or maybe even you, okay, Taurus, because you may need to slow down in life, because warning of a problem either now or in the near future. Something is pointing. Okay, so I'm going to get more about that finger. Because, it's like even Cancer has to remain or have to be strong in maintaining great composure. It's like, don't give in to something that's trying to sabotage some type of good fortune here. Because if we're going to talk about a spiritual warfare, yes, there is. Okay, sometimes the dark overtakes, but don't get fooled. Sometimes the dark can win or thinks it wins, but it doesn't. In the long run, who wins? Light, the divine plan. Okay, we need more about this finger. Okay, for Taurus, please, what can we know about this finger? Warning of a problem. Some of you may need to watch out for something or someone that could be very attractive, but listen, you know, this isn't to take away that excitement, but you know, don't get to the point where attraction has overtaken logic, you know, and so you like feel like you lost your head. Okay, anyhow. Give us more about the finger. I feel like this is your angel. Oh, you gotta, oh, you. Oh, shit. This is so, oh my God. Okay, now there may be a woman or a man. Okay, there's someone I feel that's very boastful and arrogant that you've been dealing with or that could show up in your life. Don't give into their needy attention, but some of you, you're comparing your life. Now, I don't know if there's like jealousy that's surrounding you, or maybe you're feeling envious of another or others. We were talking about self-acceptance here. You know, this is about you accepting yourself. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. And we have this warning of the problem is if we don't accept ourselves where we're at, what we've grown into, what we're not, but also loving every aspect of yourself because you deserve it. This is why we're retrieving and listening to something about this youthful side of us, because you're gaining wisdom from that as well. Don't get hooked up into someone who's probably, just take it if it resonates, because not all of you will resonate. It's like this finger is pointing at someone who's like, it's all about me, 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 me. Love to brag, love to show off, love, even maybe look thirsty. You know what I'm saying? You know. Anyhow, it doesn't matter. Okay, don't judge a book by its cover, but sometimes people are asking to be judged when they go out into life being boastful, being arrogant, wearing, you know, pretty much nothing. anyhow, anyhow. Now, if you want to wear, you know, pretty much nothing and be sexy, have the appropriate time and place for that. Okay. Not everybody wants to see it all, but anyhow, I'm not trying to take that away because you should feel sexy and confident. But there's always a time and place for that because we live in a universe, in a world where we have other souls involved and what we do impacts them. Whether we like it or not and we want to take responsibility or not, it just does. That's just, it is what it is. What else for Taurus? But Spirit is saying you're cherished, you're loved. You got holy love surrounding you. Release the need to compare yourself to another, or just release someone too. Some of you guys, there's just like someone could be aggravating you, or they may try to. So focus on your own passions. What else for Taurus? You're finding something out. Yes, you are. The path you were on seemed like the right one, but now you've run into a challenge because there's a better direction for you that will make you much happier in the end. Just focus on that. Changes are necessary so that you can get back on track. Avoid negative people. Oops, see, I'm trying to get this to focus. Avoid negative people who are draining or bring unwanted drama into the life. Okay, that's going to be the Knight of Fire or the Queen of Fire. Maybe the King of Fire. This will be more emotional manipulating energy. This will be more I need attention energy, drama, arguing, fighting, a control freak. So just kind of be aware of that. This is the Five of Swords. Something or someone did something that, you know, we have to come to terms with something that did not go our way because it's not part of a sacred plan that you've already set out for yourself, and that's okay. Some of you have taken this as great rejection, though, and it's really taken a hit on your self-esteem. Now, that's understandable, but give yourself the time, the space, the energy to pamper yourself, to give to yourself, and to love yourself, and to know that whatever didn't work out, it's God's protection for something better. Air sign is showing up. Golly, we got a lot going on. Got a lot going on. An illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence. We were just talking about that. That's why the Queen of Fire is showing up. If you notice the first word, confidence, warm, intelligent, graceful. That's who you are. And this is why, I'm sorry to say this, actually, I'm not sorry to say this, but it's for those other people that I feel sorry for. You have confidence. You are warm. You are intelligent. You are graceful. This is going to trigger souls that are really immature, that may even have inferiority complex problems, okay? I feel that there's just maybe someone that, really aggravating. So we got to watch for that. Knight of Earth, here you are. Okay. You don't have you're just going to be fine. Don't be afraid to take action, though. Now, you're showing up in your own reading, but also there is someone here too that could possibly show you the way. But don't stop moving. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. Okay, I just have to say this because you got the word honor coming out twice. Honor and respect will come to you. And by the way, that's what the Knight of Earth is doing. Bringing honor, or actually earning the honor and respect they deserve. Someone who is loyal, dedicated, who is trustworthy, who is on a reliable path or creates some type of reliability for others to count on. I mean, really, don't be afraid to take action, Taurus, because Spirit is saying something's going on here where you might feel the lack of something, whether it's self-confidence, whether it's money, maybe there's something with fitness or health or something like that. Take one step towards here because look at this. Look, what's that last word say? A guardian angel. A guardian angel. Told you your guardian angel has been with you since you've been born here. Stay loyal and dedicated on the path that you've already been on. I feel that you would resonate with the last SOS reading because there is something here where it's like, don't panic. Oh no, that was the other SOS reading. So the one before that maybe. Anyhow, don't panic. You're on the right path. Don't be afraid to continue sowing your seeds here. Some of you, it's like you might fear being seen here. Okay. Okay, what else? Okay, this is the end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. Or an addiction could be overworking, people pleasing, and yes, maybe just eating too much, drinking too much, smoking too much, whatever it is. But we're recovering from hard times. We've done a completion here. Yeah, you're tuning in to more of trusting your intuition and the wisdom of your own body too. Yeah, do the work. I want to show you a card. It's if I have it out. Oh, I do. Okay, I want to show you a card. This is out of a different deck. But I feel like this is a perfect match to what is going on with you and that you need this for relief. Stay the course. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. Now look at this. Do the work. This is the Knight of Pentacles, which is you, sowing seeds, doing the work because you're skillful and you can, and Spirit knows you're reliable. With power and intention, this is that sacred plan. Put your good vibes, your good energy, your good intentions, or get back to the basics if you need to, so that you can have a define your values, your intention. You got that magician energy here. This is all about power and attention. Do the work and things are going to manifest for you. Stay the course. Do the work. Don't stop doing the work. Okay. I know what happened here. Look at this. It's like, we're moving along. We've been dedicated. We've been loyal. And then all of a sudden we hit a damn speed bump in the road or on our path. Something happened. We got trapped into something. And now we feel stuck. Now we feel like we're just doing something over and over and over and we're getting nowhere. That's that not to. This may have stemmed from and rooted from something in your earlier childhood days. So, just kind of be willing to go deep and look at it, bring it to light, love and accept it, and tell yourself at that time that it's okay that it didn't work out. There's a better plan for you in the future. What else? So don't stop doing the work. The spiritual teacher. This is Virgo is associated with that spiritual teacher. This is the Hermit. There are great rewards in spending time alone. Use those moments of solitude to focus on love and ways in which you might give to those around you. Look at that. Shine your light as an example for others to follow. Seek out a spiritual mentor of your own if your life feels unfulfilled right now. Or seek out a spiritual community or a book that, brings you into a place of higher knowledge, higher learning. Know that you have everything that you need. Notice that this Hermit, the spiritual teacher, which is you have all that you need to take with you. Not too much, not too little, but just the right amount. What else? Seven of emotions. Okay, your angels. Okay, yes, we're definitely going to be in a place. Now pay attention because it might be happening now. We could be stopping our own self here by procrastination or, maybe indulging in other things that are just, really maybe a waste of time. And I don't mean to challenge you with that because sometimes we don't really realize what's been a waste of our time. But, sometimes that seven of emotion means that we might even be doing too much spending money, right? So it's, danger, especially in money matters. But anyhow, your angels are asking you to make an important decision that you've been putting off. It's likely you know which choice you should make, but you're procrastinating so you don't upset someone else. Well, ask heaven for guidance and then make the choice that celebrates who you truly are, not what you think others want to, to please others in a way or not to make others upset. Water sign is showing up. What else? Nope, that is actually it. Okay, so Taurus, let's find out how Spirit is currently helping you that you need to be aware of. How is Spirit helping Taurus? A lot of you Taurus have learned so much, from other cultures, other religions, other studies. And it's like you're finding your own combination of things and making it your own. And do that if it feels right and good for you. And then hold on to that and keep moving. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yes. What Spirit is helping you with is, a home life, being committed to the right things. Also, your hard work and sincere efforts led you to a sense of safety, contentment, and guess what? financial security. Nice. You deserve to take a break and enjoy the magnificent life you've created. It may be time to celebrate a wonderful event, such as an engagement, a wedding, buying a new home, or the birth of a child. There's like a big announcement with this. So, yes, the Four of Action is the Four of Wands. This is a card of celebrating rewards, contentment, feeling we've hit that milestone and we can grow from here. Now, yes, there may be something about committing to a relationship or finding the right relationship to commit to. Okay, now before we end the reading, let's find out what you have to look forward to in the near future for Taurus. What does Taurus have to look forward to in the near future? Oh my goodness. Okay. Manifest your dreams. Okay. Wow. And you've got bonus cards here. The Magician card came out twice. What you have to look forward to in the near future is manifesting your dreams. You're ready to go. There's no need for additional preparation. Take the first steps towards those changes you desire, even if they're small steps. See, that's you doing the work. Look at that. Do the work because you're that powerful. You're manifesting right now. Okay, let's see. Notice signs that guide you in the right direction, as well as resources and support that miraculously appear because you're putting your desires, your intention, and your power in the right energy, in the right, focus. And you're seeing clearly. It's time to view things from a different perspective. You have the blessed gift to see past the current situation and envision amazing possibilities. Don't worry, the pause and momentum while you rethink your plan won't last. Embrace your uniqueness and allow it to serve you. Because you're seeing clearly. Your dreams are being manifested here. The Eight of Thought is coming out twice too. This is actually coming out twice too. Oh, look at that. We're breaking free. We're breaking free. Especially giving yourself a mental break here. You may feel as though you're restricted by the circumstances, and you find yourself in. Okay, wait. Oh, let me reread this. You may feel as though you've restrict. Oh my God, get it together. You may feel as though you're restricted by circumstances and you find yourself in, but that's just an illusion. Make a promise to yourself to refuse to be stuck in a situation that's making you unhappy. Don't wait for someone to come to the rescue when you can free yourself. Oh my God, look. What you have to look forward to is seeing clearly and seeing your dreams being manifested, and it's helping you break free here from waiting for something or even the circumstance or someone. Because here you are taking action, being self-assured to do so. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Taurus, I hope that this was helpful for you. Love and light. Take care.